Hey, we're live. What's up, everybody? I'm Emmett.
I'm Joe.
And we are the UFO Bros. And we are, again, still trapped in the facility.
Still.
The facility. And
so right now we have patrol.
The patrol car is coming by right now. Yep. We wave back to him always. Do you remember the last time we didn't wave back to him?
No.
Are you serious? Really? Joe?
No, I have no clue.
He got out of the truck. He put his hand on his sidearm and he said what? Next time I come by, you're going to acknowledge me, remember?
Oh, yeah.
How can you forget that? That was terrifying.
It was.
Anyway, we're really talking about the Skinny Bob video tonight.
Skinny Bob.
Skinny Bob. And we were kind of going through a bunch of different files and things and saying, what is the topic going to be for tonight's podcast? And by the way, this was spur of the moment, so not very well planned, but we did want to talk about Skinny Bob. Starting with you, Joe. Give me like 3 thoughts on the Skinny Bob alien video. It's pretty popular right now on YouTube.
I don't know. I believe it speaks for itself. I mean,
does it?
I mean, with how that's done, I don't think it's CGI because everything moves too fluently like that, and you can't get it with that pixelated. You can't reproduce that.
You can see like the muscles in the neck.
You can see the muscles when he turns and his eyes, and they all constantly blink, and it just matches how it looks back, like that kind of footage back then.
Well, based upon our research and like finding out that they're more humanoid than non-humanoid, I feel like this video it closely resembles what they would probably look like in real life. Whether it's real or not, it looks real, that's for sure.
Definitely. And then it shows one with the 4 of them walking around.
Yeah. By the way, you guys, we are on Spreaker right now. It's www.spreaker.com/UFOBROSTV if you want to chat with us. I think this is our 3rd podcast, and yet we still have 0 chatters. We're hoping that maybe one day we get just one person that says, hello, we hear you out there. We hear your plea for help. We recognize that you're at the facility. We recognize you're behind super mesh wire. We know you're being patrolled, but we're here to chat with you on Spreaker, and we want to know more about your Roswell trips. But it seems as though Instagram likes to like things, but Spreaker people don't like to like things.
Yeah. Spreaker me this, Spreaker me this, Spreaker me that. You're very to the big black cat.
Stop looking at me.
You stop.
You stop looking at me?
Anyway. Skinny Bob.
By the way, we've been working on UFO Bro stuff all day, so we're both totally pooped, but we're going to do this podcast because this is what we look forward to the most.
So let's check our chat room.
We're going to go right into the chat room here. Look at this. Oh, look again. 0.
Whopping.
Is that all?
Whop. Whoa.
I really want to know what other people think about that Skinny Bob video. I mean, there's a lot of trolls, but I'm talking like in the industry. I want to know what Giorgio thinks about it, or Linda.
That's what exactly. They need to do a special.
You know, those are my kind of people I look up to. I wonder what they got to say about it.
I don't think they have much to say. They probably get every single video and picture thrown at them. That's, they could pretty much, look at...
Right, that remotely resembles...
Exactly.
But you know what? I've seen so much fake stuff on YouTube. So much fake stuff. People posting like it's real. Have you seen, like, there's some YouTube users. I don't want to, like, get into names, but I see you nodding your head at me because you know that there's some YouTube channels out there that they publish YouTube videos. The thumbnail looks really exciting, but by the time you get into the video,
it's clickbait.
It's just crap.
It's clickbait.
So,
that's what they call clickbait.
Yeah, like this podcast right now, where we have 0 people in the chat room, you know. By the way, if you want to send us a message, our email is UFOBROSTV@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook /UFOBROSTV, Instagram /UFOBROSTV, but Twitter is at UF0 Bros TV. And that's because they're being a-holes. And they said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and lock you up out of this account, even though it's all beautiful with the at UFO Bros 2 and everything. And there's no number 2, it's number 1. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
No.
I'm losing him over here. You got to wake up. Would you like an M&M?
I don't want no M&M. Actually, what I'm going to have...
Are you covering your mic?
Is a chocolate-covered cherry.
Where are you having that?
I have them in my asshole.
And you...
Can you hold this over there?
Oh, yes. Do you think... You know what? I would love to partake in the acquisition of a chocolate-covered cherry with you.
Oh, so you want a chocolate?
I would love a chocolate. Do you like chocolate the way that I like chocolate?
I can't believe you like that.
I love how we're talking about Skinny Bob, and then we're like, oh, let's have a chocolate. Shall we? We'll have a chocolate.
Skinny Bob.
And yet, seriously, nobody's in the chat room. Hello, no one.
Here.
Hello. I don't see a soul, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and take a short little musical break while my brother and I, Joe, eat our chocolate-covered cherries. Alright, and we're back. Sorry. I'm just eating up some peanut M&Ms. They can be kind of crunchy, so I hope they don't, like, mess up the mic. So if you guys hear a lot of smacking, I'm sorry. But we've got to get this podcast done. We're in the facility. It's outside, where nobody can hear us, okay? If you don't believe us, take a look at our Instagram. We even show the pictures.
Yeah.
So, if you want to be a follower, you know where to go now. But if you want to be a supporter, you can become one on patreon.com/UFOBrosTV. And you can give us like $1, $3, $5. I believe it's called pledging.
Help us, please. Help us, please.
And the cool thing about that is if you pledge those amounts, you get access to certain content that other people don't. So even at $1, you get access to some cool content. We have some on there now. If you want to join up, please, it'd be awesome. Pledge $1. And if you don't like it, you can, so easy to unpledge and all that stuff.
Bye-bye.
But that's what I got to say about Patreon. Yeah. But I want some people on this speaker here. You know, I'm just going to go back to this because the chat room still's got 0 people.
0.
But you know what I like to do during this time when it's slow? Is we're going to go right in here and we're going to take a look at something here.
We're going to give us maybe a couple shout-outs.
Yeah. Hold on just a minute here. We're going to open this up. Thanks for the sound effect. We're going to go on the Twitter, guys, because we've had quite a few new followers, and I just want to mention it. Like we always do. Let's see. At Painted Pyramid. Thank you.
Pyramid.
At Brian Ward 19. And Oregon Twitter. Hey, thank you for the follow. And these are all recent guys, probably just like with either in the last few minutes or last few hours.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate the follow. Also like Jet Girl Art, original PSP Scott Patterson. Cool. Thanks guys for being a part of our ridiculous adventures. It was cool. I know you saw me working on, and you were kind of helping me out, the second part of the Roswell episode. I think it's coming along pretty well. There's some funny moments where Joe has his normal kind of meltdowns, and there'll be plenty to see in that episode. So make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get all the information, news. The other thing is we also just put up a really fun video with Joe doing his Jerry Lewis typewriter impression, which is actually pretty darn good. So thank you guys for listening. We're going to cut this podcast short tonight at about 12-13 minutes. We only get 15, so you're not going to be missing much. But thank you once again. I'm Emmett.
I'm Joe.
And we are the UFO Bros.